Defend yourself against DDoS attacks by hiding your true IP address with ExpressVPN, and visit my custom link expressvpn.com/ghilliemaster in the description to find out how you can get an extra 3 months free. With all of the updates GTA Online has gotten over the years, there are now quite a few combat planes to choose from. However, most of them are really expensive, especially considering you have to shell out millions of dollars for a hangar before being able to own a lot of the aircraft in GTA Online. However, there is one plane that is on the very cheap end, and despite it being cheap for a plane, it's still very good. I'm talking about the Seabreeze, or as some might call it, the desk fan. This week, the Seabreeze will run you just under $600,000, and after equipping it with armor, handling upgrades, engine upgrades, countermeasures, bombs, you're gonna end up probably spending over $1 million, which is still a price you can't really beat when it comes to a fully upgraded personal aircraft. In terms of handling, as long as you get the race handling, which you should definitely get, it's about on par with the laser jet. Of course, you aren't going to get that raw thrust power that a jet engine has because it runs off a singular propeller, so your acceleration is going to be a bit less, but that's to be expected. And we're talking about the Seabreeze, which is a tenth of the price of the laser jet, so I would say that's a damn good deal. The machine guns are your standard dogfighting MGs, which do chunky damage to other aircraft and ground targets, assuming you can hit them. The one downside the Seabreeze has is that it does not have any missiles you can put on it, making it more of a skill aircraft. If you can't hit targets with the bombs or your machine guns, then it's basically a bust. One of the most unique features of the Seabreeze, though, is its ability to land and take off in the water. If a friend is just lost at sea for whatever reason, you can do a complete nosedive into the water, and as long as you land upright, you'll be completely fine. And then you can just take off from the water with ease. It's truly a ton of fun to play around with it, and it's the main reason why I want to see more aircraft that are capable of landing on the water like this, or perhaps an aircraft that can turn into a submarine on the fly, one that you can put into a submarine mode or a flight mode. That would be extremely fun. Just imagine going from a nosedive under the water and then just driving along under the water like you're a submarine. That would be so much fun. Now, one last thing the Seabreeze can do is tank an unlimited amount of explosives. You can turn this thing into an invincible bomb shelter if you'd like. That's right, due to how destroyed vehicles are handled in GTA Online, if you land your Seabreeze upside down in the water like I do here, it will be classed as destroyed, meaning its health is set at 0. So when you're hit with explosives, they just do no damage because it's technically already as low as it can go at 0. It's already destroyed. And I'm talking about any type of explosive: cannon fire, orbital cannons, missiles, sticky bombs, the whole 9 yards. Technically, this is the case for every single aircraft in the game. However, the Seabreeze and Tula, and I guess we can throw in the Dodo seaplane here as well, these are the only ones that can float on the water because of their nature of being seaplanes. And that means, unlike any other aircraft where you'd sink and drown to death, the Seabreeze can stay afloat, and as long as you keep riding the waves, you will keep resetting your breath so you'll never die from drowning here. The only way that you can die in this state is if someone decides to come up and shoot you out with a bullet weapon, but this is a fantastic troll tool if you're dealing with any sort of orbital cannon warrior, or even an Oppressor Mark II spammer. Just take an upside down nosedive and watch as they can't kill you with explosives. It's so much fun. If you're flying the Seabreeze and you notice someone is in their facility and you feel like that you're going to be targeted, all you got to do is take a dive upside down and let them take the bait. And since this is not a very well-known strat, despite it being many years old, most of these low IQ individuals that use the orbital cannon will fall for it, and then they'll be out 750 grand. At just under $600,000 this week, you really can't beat the Seabreeze. It can be a mean dogfighter in the right hands. It has immense utility with its ability to land on the water. It's got bombing capabilities for ground targets. You should definitely go out and purchase this aircraft if you don't have one already, and happen to have some extra room in the hangar, which might be a deal breaker because Rockstar for some reason won't let us have more hangar space. But you could always sell that buffed up Bambushka though that, you know, everyone's using now. If you guys enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like, as well as subscribe to my channel for more GTA Online content. I also want to give a huge shout out to all my channel members for your support. If you'd like to become a member for some exclusive perks, you can either use the join button or the link that's down in the description. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.